Hi. This is my summary from my lecture, and the name of the lecture was Nucleic Acids. It was like a number six lecture, and the professor was Barbara Imperiali. It was from the MIT, and I am related to these topics because of my career. As you may know, I'm studying biochemistry, and I really enjoyed this topic when I was in third year, I remember, and also in fourth year because we were learning about molecular biology. And in this short summary, I'm gonna tell you about nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are part of our DNA, and they are the base, or maybe yeah, the base of our life. And I really enjoyed the lecture because the professor, I mean, they were like virtual slides, and also she was using a board, but it was like a chalkboard, not a whiteboard. And I really enjoy like that kind of lectures because I'm a very visual person. So I need to see what the professor is telling us. And also the professor was moving, the professor was walking in front of all of the students, in front of all of the class, and she was moving their hands, and she was very active, and she was I don't know, she was capturing, or yeah, like yeah, capturing your attention because she enjoyed so much the topic. And when you enjoy so much something, it's very easy to explain. So she was explaining about nucleic acids. I mean, it's imagine if it was complicated for me to understand. I mean, for you maybe it's gonna be tough. So nucleic acids are in our DNA, and they are can be divided into groups: purine bases and pyrimidine bases. In the purine, there is adenine and guanine, and in pyrimidine bases, there's cytosine and thymine. So they are basically in our DNA, and they are composed by these three components: a phosphate, a ribose, and a base. And you can see in this image, and that's why I decided to study my career, because I wanted to study the human body, but not to heal it like doctors or nurses or any other medical worker. I just wanted to study our body, our molecular bases, and how it works. I like the microscope things, or microscope views, more than the macro. So that's why this lecture was really interesting, because the professor was always talking, what she was also talking about, the the little things about our bodies. And in this image, we go the from the bigger things to the smaller things, because our chromosomes, I mean, they are a compacted uh, way of our DNA, and you can see chromosomes in a normal microscope. But if you want maybe to see not the molecular basis, but maybe another like smaller thing of the chromosomes, you'll need like an electronic microscope. So that's why I like the most about this lecture, because she was showing all of this with the slides, but also she was using the chalkboard. And in here, I put more images than text, because with these topics is a lot of text. You need to read a lot. And of course, I enjoyed the lecture, but I remember that I was talking with Gabby about this, and she was like scared. She was like, oh, I don't understand what you're telling me. But it took me time to understand this too, because I needed to read a lot. And I enjoyed videos also in English, but short videos, maybe 8, 9 minutes. because the long ones, I mean, I was in a lack of time because maybe the next day was my exam. But I really enjoy this lecture. And as you can see here, I'm just showing you the structure of the DNA and the RNA because the DNA is the base for everything, the our proteins and other like our physical aspect, and also it's related to some illness, so it's very important. And as you can see, there are the nucleotides, and also are the base, the yeah, the bases. And here I put like the difference between DNA and the RNA. And also this, the professor was explaining this in the slides, and it's kind of complicated and here, but yes, I learn, or maybe I like repasar. I cannot remember how to say that. On this lecture, a lot of things, and also I improve my vocabulary. And what else I can tell you? It's a different way because we are used to learn in Spanish, and if we learn something in English, maybe it's just related to grammar or spelling. But knowing things about our careers, or maybe our favorite things in English, it's different because it's getting you into the context, and also it's something that you enjoy. So that was my experience with this lecture. Uh, Thank you for your attention, and I hope you kind of understand this topic. See you later. Bye.